All right, guys, welcome to Trading with Meatball. We're looking at the NVIDIA. We had encouraged everybody to draw lines on charts so you can pick your own setups and your own entry points, and you don't need me or anybody else in your head. And we gave this to the guys on Twitter that it had NVIDIA hit our trend line and then it reversed off our trend line. And so the more points you can line up on these lines, the more accurate it is. And it gives you a little bit of confidence sometimes when you go in. And we had called out a couple reversals on the AMD the other day as it was reversing off of our trend lines. And of course, the Google's been good to us, of course, and I posted that. But I don't hold to the top, guys. I'll sell into it if I have multiple contracts or options, and I'll peel them off or trim as they go. I never claim to hold to the top. I like to get in and get out. Let's talk about these lines, okay? And there was some good wisdom today about the chop. And here's one from yesterday, but I did the same thing today. I had posted earlier, I hit the Google and I was going to the store. Why? I'm taking myself off the screen. I trade too much, especially when I'm doing well. And so I'm getting better at that. I took myself off the screen. I went to the store and I came back and I had a little money I wanted to mess around with. And I was waiting to see what they would do. And sure enough, it's coming down off of our trend line. And this is kind of a little flag we have on the 5 minute chart. And it comes down and it gives me confidence, right? My entry wasn't that great, I guess. I waited too long or something. And then, of course, I got caught in the retracement. So if I had been buying puts for tomorrow, and we'll just mark an entry that I called out, and we'll make it in here or something. I don't know. But the retracements are killing us, okay? And so stay away from zero DTEs and buy the puts for tomorrow. That would have been better, right? All right, so live and learn. But one and done, and it retraced, and I'm out, and that's it. I'm not playing anymore. But when she reversed off of our trend line, and this is what I want to talk about, picking your own setups. We're watching and we're waiting. We don't want to force a trade. And there's so many tickers running right now, and everything starts pulling back at the same time. And what about puts? Okay, well, Tesla was giving good puts over the last few days, right? There's always one out there. So don't be afraid to buy puts too. But on this one, we're watching it, and we're watching the thing wick off of this trend line that we drew. And so that tells us, as it comes back up and you got a retracement and it continues going up, okay, she's going to stop at the trend line. No? She did twice with these red candles right here. But then at the close, we got big green candles that push us out of the flag, and we got green volume on the last three. And these are 5 minutes. So the last 15 minutes, they're showing us cards. They want to push it higher. Okay. But when you draw these lines and you see it reversing and you're looking for some intraday plays, or you're looking for a good entry, like we have a trend line on the snow, and we were hoping it was going to respond right here on this trend line and bounce off of it, like the Nvidia, but it failed. See, they don't always hold. Let's look at one that failed and what happens after it fails. Here's J.P. Morgan. It had given us a pattern for a little while and some good entries, and then after Christmas, she failed the pattern. See, patterns only work until they don't. But it's just another tool in the toolbox. And once again, shout out to some of the people that gave some good advice today. I posted something nice on here. I'm always giving people on Twitter shit because they post a lot of stuff after it happens, but there's also some very wise people that give good wisdom on here. And I like Ripster. I'm a student of Ripster's. I've said that. And so shout out to Ripster here and the Trade Journal for giving some good advice today about sitting and waiting and not forcing trades. And our Discord kind of does that. We think that waiting is the hardest part, and so we just have a handful of guys that wait together. And waiting pays, man. It does, and it sucks waiting by yourself. So you can join us for free if you want. And God bless you and good luck. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do this, guys, because you can't. Just draw lines on charts and don't listen to anybody that tells you you can't do this. They're just trying to keep you down, right? God bless you and good luck. Yes, we share the whole screen here. Yep.